Here we go again, back with more Pro Cycling Manager Season 2015. Today is the National Championships, which is really important because we are a completely African team. We are only, of course, going to do South African Championship, as I don't think it's even possible to do any of the other African National Championships. So we, of course, going to do the time trial and the National Road Race. Before that, I want to show you 21st of June, I believe, is the transfer start. So this is our team for next year, the ones we already have contract on. Luckily, we still have money secured. I'm going to extend Impi Reguigui from Renseburg, and I've tried to sign these 4 young riders. Eyop Fanika, 19 years old. This guy, I think 2 of these guys are from my development team, and 2 of these guys are from the Dimension Data under 23 team. So some young riders to our team. Right now our team isn't that young. I think this Lang guy here is our youngest rider. So they probably won't be that much of a help the first couple of years, but hopefully they'll be better later on. I don't know how far I'll reach in this career mode before 2017 comes out, but hopefully we'll, or 2016 as it comes out, but hopefully we'll get pretty fast so we can see the development of some of these riders. Right now Midas was injured, and so was Dan Craven, who I'm not going to extend. I think that's the only guy. I did do the Tour of Korea and Tour of Slovenia and didn't get my sponsor updated on either of them because Midas crashed out with a fractured thigh, so that's why he's not there. We still have 4 other riders though for the time trial. Impi, the massive favorite. It's a pretty long time trial, 43 kilometers, a hilly one. Looking at the favorites list, you'll pretty clearly see that we own 3 teams. Sporting Club with only 1 rider, and then there's like the Dimension Data team with a lot of riders, but it's only going to be like 12, 14, 15 riders in total, and we have the top 4 favorites here for the time trial. Hopefully we can make it count and take a 1, 2, 3, 4 victory today. So of course there'll be there's only 4, 10, 11 riders in total, so there's only 1 guy here at all who isn't on any favorite list. And I'll probably imagine this probably Salih here with 62 hills, 60 time trial, not that great of a rider at all. First one of my team will be Van Zyl, one of the top 4 favorites for the victory. Let's see, once we get him out of start ramp, I don't know what pace I should go with. I can probably try some different. We have 4 riders starting pretty close to each other. Let's try put him on 60 to begin with. And yeah, it shouldn't be long for the next one. Van Renseburg is the next one, the start one. Ricard van Renseburg, I think it is. We'll try and put him around 62 plus 5 in day shape. He could surprise us and maybe beat his, I don't know if it's his older brother or younger brother, what it is. Plus 2 from 63. And then of course, as the final rider to start, we will have Daryl Impi. Let's try and put him around 63 as well. He's of course the favorite, the only rider at all with plus 70 time trial. And of course we have what's called Jacques van Renseburg with plus 70 hills, so he should be able to be up there as well. But yeah, I think Impi is going to take this one pretty clearly. Up the pace a bit for Van Zyl. Put them all up to 63. 63 seems to be a good pace for most of these riders right now. Jacques van Renseburg is leading out in front of, what's it called? Reinhardt. Then we have Johan Van Zyl, and Impi crosses in just a few seconds the first checkpoint. Let's see. And he's actually in 3rd so far. It's the Van Renseburg brothers beating out Impi at the moment. Van Zyl 28 seconds behind the bot from who's starting second to last, who's already overtaking his own teammate Salih here. I probably won't overtake any riders. Maybe I've actually already have overtaken some riders, I don't really know. Jacques van Renseburg is of course first right now, but the guy in front of him, Giamini, is not that far behind. Reinhardt is really close to catching Gibbons. Salih and the bot. It's of course there are different points they're lapping. You see, you can almost say they're cheating by riding next to each other, but they are pretty far behind. Impi is also close to catching one of the riders here. I'll put it up to 65 with all these riders now, because Impy actually seems to be the weakest. Reinhard van Rensburg, I think, might have a good chance of surprising everybody and taking the time trial jersey here. He takes first so far. Van Zyl in second, 47 seconds behind. Then we of course have Debat and Jacques van Rensburg as some of the next riders. Let's see, can Jacques beat his brother? Reinhard comes here to time. 2 seconds behind. Reinhard has overtaken Jacques van Rensburg, I believe. Yep. So it's still pretty close. Next one is Debat. Can he beat what is Van Zyl and Diamini's time? 42. I think he will. Let's see his time here. 20 seconds. Van Zyl will probably not make it happen and get that 4th riders in top 4. Here comes Daryl Impey. 6 seconds after. It's really close now. I overtake Julius. Up to 70 here for the end. I think we can handle that with at least 2 of these riders. It's a pretty steep climb here. Van Zyl is the next one to cross the finish line. I'll follow him. See how he does compared to... Oh, no one has passed the finish line yet. Sally, Julius and Van Zyl. I have overtaken Girdlestone, I think. Yeah, just overtaken Girdlestone, who started ahead of me here. So I'm not totally slow. Don't know how far between the riders started, but I think I'll do just fine now. 65. Let's slow down a bit here just so we don't die out. Same with Van Rensburg, he's not that strong either anymore. He wants to get that top 3 finish. Julius in first. Van Zyl beats Julius by about 2 minutes. Big gap. Girdlestone comes. Next up is Jacques van Rensburg. Has overtaken Gibbons by about 500-600 meters now. Let's see. Can he beat Van Zyl? He should be able to. He had how big of a gap before? 47 seconds. Had he hold on to that? He is in first by 1 minute ahead of Van Zyl. Next up is, who actually was ahead of Van Zyl before, is Clamini. Jacques van Rensburg seems pretty tired now after his final climb here. He's just behind him, so he will of course beat his time, at least at the minute time, but will it be enough to also beat Reinhard van Rensburg? And he'll probably beat Van Zyl. Clamini comes in here in third, slower than Van Zyl. Jacques comes in 18 seconds after. It will be between Impey and Reinhard van Rensburg. The bot here. Can he beat Van Zyl? He's 1 minute behind. Before he was... How far was he? He was 20 seconds behind. How fast has the bot done the last couple of meters? Bester here from Sporting Club. The only rider with no teammates in this race. Impey is tired. Couldn't make it over this final climb here. 5th place for Bester. Let's see here at the finish line. The bot will come in. He comes in behind behind Van Zyl, so it will probably be a 1, 2, 3, 4 win. But where will Impey place? At third, he gets beaten by both the Van Rensburg brothers, and Reinhard van Rensburg in a teammate battle for the win will take the time trial championship in South Africa. It'll be pretty fun to see them battle out as well. Next race will of course will be the road race, so let's get to the road race. We have already seen the results. Okay, and after the success with a 1, 2, 3, 4 victory, looking at the profile, it's very hilly once again. Today is of course a round race where I do the same hill several times. This time we don't have top 4 favorites. Julius, who I'm trying to sign from Dimension Data for next season, has snuck himself in here. Hopefully we'll be able to sign him, and hopefully we'll be able to beat him today. Let's try our best, and yeah, it's very hilly, so we should be easily able to win this. Question is, how many riders can we get in the top 4? Okay, 100 kilometers left of the race. I've made it pretty tough in the beginning. I've put all 4 riders up front, and only 4 riders remaining now. Sally crashed. He decided in the break. We can see he's very far behind right now. Then we have Girdlestone. Then we have Bester from the third team. So now it's a 4v4 race between the 4 riders from the Dimension Data continental team, on a 25th team, and of course my 4 riders here. Julius is of course my biggest competitor for making all my 4 guys come in top 4, but yeah, right now I'm just going at it alone. There's still a lot of hills to go. I'm having a bit of fun, sometimes accelerating at this steep climb here, and just try next time we go there, put it around 70 maybe, and see if any of the riders will fall off. So let's wait until the next bottom of the next climb here. Okay, and we'll try and put it at 70 here, and let's see if any riders fell off. Did one rider fall off? Or did he puncture or something like that? Oh, he attacked up front. Didn't even see Gibbons. It's gone away solo apparently. So now we have Impy leading out. Let's see if someone like the bot here or Diamini. I keep calling him Diamante because I think his name almost looks like Diamond. Oh, you can see he was struggling. Julius as well struggling. I don't think that that's strong. Just to show my strength, I sometimes do that. They have to close the gap a bit again. Still we have Gibbons out in front. I could easily attack and go solo away, and they couldn't do anything about it. But let's see here. Try and put up to 60. I don't want that Gibbons guy to get too far ahead, so we don't have any left to catch him. Put it around 60 because that's a pace where we can keep him in control for now. Shouldn't be long before we lap somebody as well, I would imagine. Yeah, he's very far behind right now. That Sally guy who started last time trial. About 112, we keep on catching up with him right now. I think he's getting tired of sitting out front. But that of course means that once we catch him, he'll get very easily dropped because he's been sitting out front now using Andy, which means we'll probably be up in a 4v3 situation, and they'll soon be outnumbered here. They started outnumbering us. Put up to 75 here. Let's see. This is going to cost one of these riders, I think. Maybe it will. I think it will cost one of these riders. Fanzil, of course, my weakest rider. Is actually weaker than Julius in the hills. We catch up with Gibbons here. Fanzil having trouble following Impy. Because we can easily do this. Put them at 50. Then put these two up here at 60, and then the riders behind us will have to try and get away, but there wasn't a gap this time. But it was even still almost made the gap happen here. Besa, Girdlestone, and far behind we have Sally almost slapping him here. We can just see here. Yeah, he's still like 2-3-4 kilometers ahead, but it's very far behind. He should be coming the opposite way of us pretty soon here. Just get some water with Fanzil. There he goes. We just need to get around this corner here. It's not that far behind for lapping one of the first riders here. 80. Let's see here. I think this will cost a bit of some riders here. Let's see. Oh, this Julius will have to go up in front now. The rain has really started now. Let's see. Fanzil, put him at 50 instead. And these 3 riders up here will put them around 65. Because Fanzil will slowly probably get caught by the riders behind. Oh, he actually just managed to stay on. So now they will have to work to catch us again. And Gibbons, who tried to get away, will of course be dropped now. That's why I don't attack, because when I'm leading out so fast behind, it's a pretty stupid idea in all. Besta, first one of the first 3 riders to fall back. Then we'll have Cradlestone, and then the 4th riders will come pretty soon here. See, we're catching up with him. I think we will lap him in the last couple of laps where we'll go pretty fast. There he goes. Oh, let's see. I'm stopping working here. They're not working either at all. Just standing still now. Pulse is very low. Put it up to 85 once again. Once we reach the next climb, I think most of the riders behind us should catch up with us. Especially Gibbons here. He's going to get very close, but he's not going to be able to join us because I'll put it up to 85 now. Let's see. Imp is the one, the strongest of them all, is leading out. Van Rensburg. Jacques Van Rensburg should easily be able to keep on, but Reinhardt, Van Zyl are going to have a bit more trouble, I think. Debot. Oh, he's just hanging on here. Jacques as well. Can Reinhardt just keep up for a little bit longer? Up to his brother and Daryl Impey. Debot is sitting behind slowly here. He can just relax. Let Van Zyl can just relax for a bit. Julius and Diamanti are still ahead. Reinhardt Van Rensburg is the one leading Impey out right now, and Jacques. But I think all of the Dimension Data riders are really tired right now. Oh, I think they're done. I don't think they're going to catch them again. Let's see. Can we see what's he called? Oh, he's all the way. He'll be there. Wow, we are really close to lapping him. The bot. Julius comes up again, trying to help his teammate. They'll work together. Giamini is done. He's rocking over. Steve Gibbons is also 2 minutes behind now. Van Zyl doesn't have to do anything anymore. He can just sit behind. Slowly here, relax. We'll just accelerate up this climb here to secure that we're not in any trouble of getting dropped here or getting caught by the other 3 riders. Van Zyl will probably just relax and then take advantage of them at the end because he doesn't need to work anymore. Oh, some Steam notifications. Oh, Julius is tired. I think he'll actually be the bot here, who will be my biggest competitor. Julius is dropped. He made it back up, but now he's been dropped again. So it'll be probably a battle between the 3 riders up front here. I think Imp is the strongest, just personally. Let's see. I'll put them all at 90 and on the dot on the final climb here. Van Zyl here and the bot here, still trying to get back up. They have 30 seconds. They can close that 30-second gap. They're working too well to get up front here. Should see the first rider here, or the second rider. Where is he? There he is. There is, what is he called? I can't remember. And there he is. I think we're going to lap him pretty soon. We'll put it up to 70 here, just to prove that we are in control. Van Zyl also just sitting on the wheel of Van Bol. Let's see here, that's the last 6 kilometers. I think we're going to go to get the 1, 2, 3, 4 win. I'm pretty certain of that. But question is, if who's the strongest and who will wear the South African Championship jersey for the next year. 90. Let's see here. Who's the strongest? Reinhardt will probably lose this battle out. I don't think he'll manage to keep up. Van Zyl will now try and move past Van Bol at the bot. Probably manages as well. Impey is getting the gap to Van Rensburg. Oh, Reinhardt trying his best to hang on. He's the best sprinter, second best sprinter after Impey of them all. Van Zyl has dropped the bot as well, so it will be 1, 2, 3, 4. Impey takes it. He can celebrate. Oh, this isn't the finish line apparently. I think this was meant to be the finish line, but I think they've missed it a bit here. Jacques Van Rensburg will take second probably. Reinhardt, and here is the imaginary finish line. Hey, I don't know where it is, but it's probably somewhere around this corner here. Great victory once again. Impey takes it. Jacques Van Rensburg, Reinhardt. Van Zyl has about 30 seconds to debut. He'll clearly take 4th place as well. We did overtake, what's he called? Sally here as well. He will have to do a whole nother lap. Let's follow his lap here. Still has to do a final climb. Meanwhile, I can relax. Debut 5th. Julius 6th. Clamini 7th. Gibbons 8th. Besta in 9th, and Girlstone 10th, and the only guy outside top 10, Sally here in 11th place. So pretty dominant performance. Next up, I actually don't know what is next up. Apparently it's the Ride London Classics of our objectives. We need to get a top 10 finish. It's a one-day race, so we'll probably let's see here, we need to get a stage win here as well. So I'm looking for a way I can combo, but I don't just want to do the Ride London Classic. That seems like too little in one video. Let's see what we have. Maybe we can do Tvarstor, hit Hageland. I don't know, why not? We'll do those 2 races next video. It's not a sponsored objective. Actually, do we want to do that? We'll probably just do the Tour of Colorado and find the states that seems pretty easy to win. Yeah, we'll do the Tour of Colorado instead, and the Ride London Classics next video. We ended up winning both of the national championships, which was pretty easy, honestly. And next time I'll also give you a transfer update. Hopefully we'll manage to sign some riders that can improve our team or make our team a bit more younger and more talented for next season, where we'll might be driving in World Tour races. But that's it for today. If you guys enjoyed it, please remember to leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.